Hey, Zach guy here. Today I've got a Buck180. They call this the CrossLock, and is a liner lock. Has a thermoplastic handle with a lanyard loop. On the pivot pin here, it can be adjusted for the tension on the blade for when you swing it out. It has a thumb stud for opening, but the thinness of the handle makes it a little difficult for me to open it. It has a stainless steel pocket clip on the back. Like I said, it's got a lanyard tube there, and it's a liner lock. It has a combo blade, and you can see here where it says Buck USA, and then on the locking mechanism it has patent pending, and below that says 180, which is the model number, and then it has a slash, and that was the mark that Buck would put after the model numbers shown what year they're made, and that's for 1994. Now to go over the specs real quick. Closed. This knife is 5 inches. The blade is 3¼ inch, and overall opened it is 8¼ inch. Weighs in at 3.6 ounces, and the steel on the blade is 420 HC. Buck started using that in 1993. Just showed it back here. The CrossLock had a couple different configurations. It had the single blade version, and then there was another one that had a second blade that would swing out the back. And they had a couple different configurations with that. They'd have the master blade, another blade that folded out would be a gut hook, and I believe there was one with a saw, and that's about it. Has a thermoplastic handle with a rubberized insert on both sides, and this knife was made from 1994 until around 2003, as far as I can tell. It was replaced by the model 183. Like I said, they call this the CrossLock instead of a liner lock. As you can see there, you would go across to lock into place. It's just interesting knife that I found and thought I'd show it to you. I've carried it a few times, but I'm not a real big fan of the combo blades. I don't care too much for serrations, but as an all-around work knife for me, it's kind of come in handy. Also, it's one of those knives I'm not too worried about loaning out to people. Well, that about covers it for the Buck CrossLock Model 180. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And remember, always be prepared.